What's up, everybody? It's DatBoostedKid here, and today I want to do a little bit of a vlog about my truck. Sorry the quality's a little derpy, but I currently own. I just went and bought this about a week and like 3 days ago, something like that. It's a 1992 Ford Ranger, single cab, 6-foot bed, 2-wheel drive, 5-speed with a 3.0. I know I bought this truck for about $500 here. So got the factory tires on it. That's a funny thing. And it seemed fine at first. I didn't notice this when I first bought it, but I'm gonna point out something right now. If you look right here and there, the body and the bed don't add up. They don't, they don't line up. Well, there's a reason behind that, and let me get under here and show you why. I actually just came to recently find out that if you look under here, let's see where we at. My cab mounts. If you look right here, the cab mounts shot on both sides. They're actually all gone. Personally, it sucks. They're all gone from front to back. The front one's replaced, the back one's replaced, but I can't find anybody who, has them in stock or carries them at all. So. But it's a real nice truck, in my personal opinion. It's got miles on it. It's got age on it. There's a dent there. Got the typical rust right here and here. And but that's perfectly fine with me. I like a truck with character, and this one definitely has a lot of character to her. And if you look right here, the tailgate, typical Ford, sadly. And I'm gonna have to tear the tailgate apart on the inside. That way I can open it, because it doesn't work at the moment, and I don't know why. I don't know how they broke it, but let me show you the inside first, and then we'll get to the engine. All right. As you can see, there's no special. It's a little bit dirty. I haven't cleaned it. Got the original bench seat in it. I got a mossy oak steering wheel cover for it. Let me just hop in. A mossy oak. I got my shifter knob here. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Isn't he pretty? And of course, I got bored, and I like to drive at night, so I went out and bought myself a pair of neons. That one I had to fix, and let me show you this. Sorry if I move the camera too much. Let me show you this. If you can see it during the day, you can't see that very well. It turns red, it turns green, it turns blue, which I find very cool because it's really fun to drive with that at night. And it came with a Pioneer radio. Somebody had changed the ignition. I don't know why. I guess the old one broke. That's all I could guess. Everything's here. It's all intact. The whole floorboard. I glove box, all that. And this truck currently has, let's see if I can get you up here to see this, 164,000 miles on it. Now, let me go into the other side here and open the hood up for you guys so you can see the engine. I know this vlog's a little crappy, and I'm sorry for that. I found the only phone that I could use because I don't have a camera, and I've never vlogged before. I've never taken a video for somebody like this before. Let me just put you down real quick so I can open the hood. Come on now. There we go. Hold on a second, guys. I just gotta put the hood up. Sorry about that, but yeah. Okay, let's see my screen. Here she is. The original 92 3.0. Most everything I've found out of here is numbers matching. That's the funny thing. But as you can see, they've changed, the air filter at 158,000. And I just had to give it an oil change because somebody ran 5W30 Valvoline synthetic through it. I don't know why people think Valvoline is the best thing to run through an engine, but I've already had that argument. You guys can look that up on my channel, whatever. But yeah, everything's here. Everything's intact. She doesn't run right. I still need to finish giving it a tune-up. As you can see back here, I need to replace the rotor cap and the plugs. But I just gave it new spark plugs, so she has a little bit more life to her. And the frame on this thing, that's the funny thing, the frame on this thing is absolutely solid. Despite what anybody thinks about the North, this frame is solid. This truck is absolutely solid, if you ask me. But, typical Ford, I don't know if you can see this through here or not. You may not be able to. Right through there, I don't think you can see that. I'm trying, but I don't think you can. The core support's actually gone. I don't know why, but it's rusted away. So, what sucks is I can't go out and buy a brand new one unless I special order that. I don't have the money for that. So, I'm going to just have to deal with it until I find one at a reasonable price. Now, let me go ahead and start this for you. Make sure we're neutral. Alright. Just hop out. Go over here so you guys can listen to it a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that or not, that knocking noise. That would probably, I believe it's a wrist pin or a lifter. I'm not sure which, but I'm going to have to replace it. Somebody ran that valve lane through it, and it messed everything up. And you can hear she has a little bit of an iffy to her. And I believe there's also a vacuum leak. Not quite sure. But it's a work in progress, as are my videos and whatnot on my channel. My whole channel in general. Let me show you this custom exhaust job I did. I didn't feel like going out and buying a thermocoated exhaust, so I took the original exhaust because the muffler was bad, of course, and I cut it off, from the back here. If you see, there's no exhaust here. I cut it off, and I took the end piece of the piping. The end piece is the whole exhaust. And I actually took it and cut it off up here in front of the resonator. Let me see if I can get in here to show you this. Cut it off from underneath the resonator. And I ended up just putting that back on with a clamp. I think it's a 2 1/8 clamp. And she's on there pretty tight. She sounds good once you get her revved up. But she'll sound even better once I get the actual exhaust on. So, I'm going to go ahead and just get in here and rev it up a little bit for you guys. Let me shut the door. Alright. I don't know if you can hear this or not, but I'm going to try it anyway. I hope you guys can hear that, because I love the sound of that. And yeah, I got a Pioneer radio in here that came with it. It has a cassette player. I think they wired it wrong though, because if you look, you can barely see the numbers here. And it doesn't light up like it should. I'm going to have to tear that out of the dashboard and figure out what's wrong with that. So, yeah, and somebody tore the headliner out of it, of course. It's typical Ford. I did that with my last truck I had, which was an F-250. I sold it to get this truck. A little bit easier on gas. But this truck here is a work in progress. She's a project, no doubt. But I love taking my time, doing what I can. Because I love working on cars. But, yeah. Oh, hold on, I didn't shut the door all the way. Whoops. Let me just, there we go. And it came with, I don't know why, it came with a bed liner. The guy I bought it from, he left sandbags in the bag for weight when it rains or snows or whatever. Because when I bought it, there was snow on the ground, there was ice and all that, so it came in handy. But I think I might take those out now since it's becoming summer. And as you can see, I spray painted the bumper black. Simply, the only reason I did this is simply because I don't want the rust to eat all the way through it, because every body panel and light on this truck, like the covers at least, I don't know about the actual lights, but the covers and stuff at least are all original. This whole truck is original. But as you look in the engine bay here, I think they had a rat problem or something, because they ended up foaming this on both sides. I don't know why. That's all I can guess. And they did it here, they caulked it here, so I guess nothing could get through. And then typical Ford, they ended up having to take the cab corners here and fill these in with caulking, because the drainage lines, if you look, they run at a dumb angle for any reason. I don't know why Ford did that, but they did that so it wouldn't leak into the cab or whatnot. And I'm actually going to take that off at some point, and I'm going to fill that in, and I'm going to make it look decent. I might have to, scrape all this off here, sand this down, and redo all that. But yeah. So this is my truck. This is what I drive on a daily basis. I taught myself how to drive this truck. I've only had it for about a week or so, and I taught myself how to drive it in 3 days. I've never owned a manual before, never driven a manual before, and now it's just, it's second nature to me. So, I guess go ahead and, if you guys like this video, drop a like down below, leave a comment on what you think about it, what you think I should do to it. I'm always open for suggestions. I may be going to car shows with it this year. I may be going to my local county fair, because I can't afford to go too far from home, because I'm still looking for a job at the moment. But I'm going to get one. I'm going to fix her up, make her look good. But yeah, leave a comment down below, leave a like, dislike, subscribe, unsubscribe, whichever you want to do. And as I said before, I'll say it again. I'll see y'all in the next video, and stay boosted.